This is a crazy hot take to be giving during the time of being a therapist right now, but you do not need to be fully private pay in order to be successful in your private practice. Here's how I see it. As a virtual group practice owner who owns a fully private pay practice and a business consultant who helps therapists start their private practice in a multitude of different ways. With all of the discourse that has been happening with insurance companies over the last couple months, I am seeing people become far too comfortable with dragging therapists who are utilizing insurance panels or utilizing these tertiary platforms like the Alma Headway, the Rulas, to sustain their business. And in case I have not made it abundantly clear on my page, yes, I do think that private pay and being out of network is the most sustainable way to own a private practice and the most profitable way to own a private practice. As a mom of two small kids who has gone through seasons where I have been fighting for my literal life day to day, also understand that you can be in a season of life where you cannot take on the networking and the marketing to acquire those private pay clients. And yes, there are resources out there to make it easier. But I also see and understand the therapists who panel with insurance companies or use these tertiary platforms in order to get their practice off the ground, or in order to do part-time therapy work, or in order to supplement their income. And honestly, these are some of my favorite therapists to work with because you have dipped your toe in so many different business structures that you tend to have a really clear idea of what you want out of your business in the long run and how you want to get there. This is a huge reason why in my free webinar I'm doing in a couple of weeks, one of the things that we're going to be focusing on is how to read your contracts and how to do a little bit of therapist math to figure out if maybe the best way to reach your goals in a short-term capacity is to drop a couple of insurance panels or get off of one or two platforms while still maintaining slight connections to insurance if that is what you need right now. Because it is not up to me to discern what success should look like to other people. I know for me, my version of success looks wildly different than it did 10 years ago. As I say to my husband, when we are with our small children in public, we are on the same team. And I think that therapists also need to remember that. The insurance companies, CAQH, these bigger tertiary VC-backed companies, those are becoming the enemy. But the therapists who are using these to provide care to very real clients behind the screen are not the enemy. It is not up to me to determine what success looks like and feels like to other people. So what do you think? Can you be successful in private practice while still having connections with insurance?